All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Imagination, we have an absolutely jam-packed show here for you this evening. Actually, more so jam-packed than usual with 3 huge matchups. And unfortunately, the influence of the gavel, David Lawless, is persistent here tonight. The main event, we'll see Jimmy the high-flying hippie taking on the low-life James Ross. And unfortunately, the loser of that match will be fired on air here this evening. Gorgeous Gregory, the Imagine Live champion, will put that title up against the returning Keegan Taylor in that ring tonight. And the Imagine Central Pennsylvania champion, the Sideshow Psycho and Carney King, Malachi Gage, will put his Central Pennsylvania championship title on the line against the returning J-Bev. We are also going to see a face-off between the Imagine heavyweight champion, the Shape, Jake Wiley, and all that, Braden Elliott, in that ring this evening. And we are going to have interviews by Sweet Baby Trey and Magnus Knox. This is going to absolutely be one of those shows you are not going to want to miss. Imagine Live from the dojo starts now.
Here we are for the first time ever. This is Imagine Live, Chapter 1. We are really excited to be here with you today.
This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcasting system. This is only a test.
Welcome back to Imagine Live. It is chapter 250, and it astonishes me how we made it to 250 episodes without me as host. But I'm glad we got the ball rolling now. We're finally understanding what to do here. Mason Nation, we have a jam-packed show for you here tonight. But we will. How about this? We will be back in Altoona on June 21st.
Tickets are on sale right now.
I can't believe it. It'll just be another day that Mason Lawrence stands tall.
Yeah, so as we said, if you guys have not gotten your tickets yet for the June 21st show, go to the website, get your tickets now. You did say something that I will agree with. It is crazy that we are up to 250 episodes of this show here on Wednesday nights. I want to just take a second to thank everybody for tuning in for the last 250 episodes. Hopefully we'll have 250 more. We'll see what the host situation is in 250 episodes from now. But yeah, tickets are on sale now. Also, well wishes to, if you missed the show last week, unfortunately, Lucio DeVere has been let go.
That's old news, Mike. That's old news. And also, we just don't have the time. We do not have the time. So let's go to DC. Let's go to DC.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Imagination, I am standing by here with the real deal Magnus Knox, member of the Acquired Revolution. Magnus, I've gauged other members of the Imagine Wrestling roster's thoughts, feelings, and opinions on the rule of the gavel David Lawless, but I haven't given you an opportunity to speak on that. So what are your thoughts? What are your feelings? What are your opinions on the influence of the gavel David Lawless here at Imagine Wrestling?
Well, I'll tell you this. The gavel David Lawless has been a very kind and generous person, to me at least. He has very kindly and very generously given me the role of being the enforcer of Imagine Wrestling policy via David Lawless Esquire. You see, the real deal Magnus Knox, as enforcer of Imagine Wrestling policy, think of me like a very cool bouncer. I get to decide who's in the club and who is not, and there's a lot of people that are not making the cut. Because you see, I've been given some power that I deserve. I mean, look at this frame. I've always deserved power, and I get to create the order around here now. And guess what? The order I'm creating has me, the real deal, at the top at number 1.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the real deal Magnus Knox, who has made himself the honorary bouncer here at Imagine Wrestling at the behest of the gavel David Lawless. Sweet baby Trey, welcome to Imagine Live from the Dojo. I know that you heard the question that I just posed to the real deal Magnus Knox. I'm going to pose the very same question to you. What are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions about the ongoing influence of the gavel David Lawless here at Imagine Wrestling?
Well, I'm going to let y'all in on a little something. In case you didn't know, me and David Lawless go way, way back. He has always had my back when I get into a pinch. He is a man who knows how to take care of business. He is the only reason I'm not in prison for stabbing that guy. Allegedly. Allegedly. Well, you know, I've only been loyal to a couple things my entire life. 1, money. 2, little Debo here. And now 3, David Lawless.
All right. That was Sweet Baby Trey knowing only 3 loyalties in his life. Back to the desk.
Well, that is a loyal guy right there. That is exactly what David Lawless wants. What's this in my tag title belt that I'm a 2-time champ? 2-time champ? Three. Oh. Yeah. Oh! It's a letter. It's a letter. Oh my, how can I misplace this? You know, I have my keys, my wallet. Let me read this.
Let's hear it.
From the desk of the gavel David Lawless Esquire, to whom it may concern. Much has been said about my recent changes and why the other owners have not stepped in when there are 3 of them and 1 of me. Although I am under no obligation to explain, I will do so because I am truly the good guy in this situation. When Jeremy Chaplin sold me his rights, he sold me all titles, and I assumed his responsibilities. What has never been explained before is that Mr. Chaplin was the true, original, and true spearhead in starting Imagine Wrestling. When the company was started, in the charter, Mr. Chaplin was the president and CEO. He had executive power to implement and rule. I'm sorry, I'm just getting so excited reading this. To implement rules and policies. All actions needed to be approved by Jeremy. Mr. Chaplin did not enforce the policies in place due to the bullying of the other owners and mostly by the man you all know as Kato. I, on the other hand, will not be bullied and will use my authority to move Imagine Wrestling in a direction most fitting with my vision. With warmest regards, your pal, David Lawless, Esquire. Thank you, David Lawless. I don't think people have been taking you very seriously, but I think with this letter, people will truly understand. Do you understand, Mike Zeke? Do you understand it now?
No, I don't.
I can read it again.
You know what? I might have to read it off screen.
Okay.
Just to really kind of get into because I've been here since day 1, and I don't believe anything that's in that letter.
Well,
but
it's in fine print, but let's not worry about that right now. I'll give you some time to read it. Let's send it to the ring.
All right. Thank you, Mike, and thank you, Mason. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and has a 20-minute time limit and is for the Central Pennsylvania Championship title. Introducing first, the challenger. He is one half of the upper class. He is J-Bev.
Yeah, baby, let's get it.
All right, J-Bev, welcome back to Imagine Wrestling. I'd like to get your thoughts and feelings leading up to this Imagine Live Championship title match.
Well, it's actually good to be back at Imagine Wrestling. You know, I never really lost my way to keep watching the show, week after week, show after show. But I gotta say, after last week's show, 3-on-1 handicap match put a foul taste in my mouth. All because of Malachi Cage. I am talking to you directly now. You think you are this high and mighty champion with a posse right behind you. That doesn't sound to me like a defending champion. J-Bev knows it. Altoona knows it, that behind that clown mask is a scared little boy that's scared of fair competition. And that's exactly why I'm here. Get my hands dirty in that fair competition. For J-Bev to walk out of Altoona, PA as the new Central PA champion. So, Carney King, how about you come out here so we can get this circus started?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the returning J-Bev, all fired up and ready for this Central Pennsylvania Championship title. But let's bring out the champion. He is the Sideshow Psycho and Carney King, Malachi Gage.
So good to see you again. So good to be seen by you.
All right, that line does sound familiar, but Malachi, I have to inform you that I was again met in the parking lot by the process server that works with the gavel, David Lawless, and he did hand me this and instructed me to have you read this live on the show tonight, so there you are.
From the desk of the gavel David Lawless Esquire, Malachi Gage. Change nothing. You are perfect just the way you are. With warmest regards from your pal, David Lawless. I think I'll hold on to that. I guess what I'm doing, that would move. That would have to include my match last week, would it not? Where I showed James Ross that his actions have consequences. And those consequences came in the form of a 3-on-1 handicap match. And James, I beat you like the slimy mutt you are. And while my fist rained down on your fat skull, you showed everyone, including myself, that you're all bark and no bite. But it's a big day, isn't it? It's a big day for my opponent, J-Bev, because tonight he gets to step in the ring with royalty, with the Carney King, mind you. And it's my understanding that you like to have a little fun. You got fire, you got heart. Newsflash, pal. Your heart doesn't mean anything to me, because your night will end the same way so many others have before. It will end with my right arm delivering a clothesline sent straight from hell to your throat with a letter that reads 5 words. Long live the Carney King.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was your Central Pennsylvania champion, the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage, the Carney King. He's going to be taking on J-Bev for that Central Pennsylvania Championship title right after this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back on Chapter 250 with our first matchup of the evening. J-Bev taking on our Central PA champion, the Sideshow Psycho, Malachi Gage. He is the Carney King, and he is your Central PA champion.
You want to know what I've noticed? Everyone that supports David Lawless is a champion.
Huh, shocking.
You look at Jake Wiley. You look at Malachi Gage. You look at the Acquired Revolution. What do you notice? What is the reoccurring theme in all of that?
Well, the reoccurring theme is, we got David Lawless. I don't want to say using his wealth and his influence to build a team of like-minded individuals to push their narrative here at Imagine Wrestling.
Or they're champions. You could have just said that they're champions.
I could have said that. J-Bev taking it here. Malachi Gage. Referee John Williams in there tight. Making sure they're adhering to the rules. Especially Malachi Gage. Nice arm drag. J-Bev, another one. How about that?
That is infringement, and my lawyer will be in touch with you. Who may or may not be the Gavel David Lawless.
I apologize. I did not mean anything by it. What's happening?
Get Mr. Beveridge down from there.
Oh, that was unorthodox. What about that? Duck under. Whoa! Big back suplex from J-Bev. Go over the cover here. 1, 2. Just the 2 counts. As referee John Williams. I do apologize, Mason Lawrence. I did not mean to use your catchphrase on the air.
It is.
Maybe it's just because of your influence you've had on me these last couple of weeks, so I apologize.
I'll accept that.
Whoa! Shove off. from
Jay
Malachi
Beveridge
Gage
goes
there.
flying.
I think it's J-Bev, but I'm not going to correct you.
I'm a formal guy. I refer to them by their formal name.
Oh!
Mr. Jason Beveridge.
I think it says it on his driver's license.
I believe so. I would have to believe.
No!
Do you think it says Carney King on Malachi Gage's license?
Does he have a driver's license?
Maybe.
Can a Carney King, what's the qualifications for a Carney King to have a driver's license?
I don't know.
I imagine he has whatever license he wants, especially to carry that Mary the mallet he has over there in the corner.
I would agree. I would love to see that photo. Oh!
It's something else I've noticed. Typically, the referee takes it away from him. Oh my God! What a shot!
Yeah, that's Malachi Gage for you.
Good Lord!
Jay Beveridge should just stay down here. I don't see why he should get up at this
Referee John
point.
Williams can stop this at any point. He took a hard shot into that turnbuckle, Mason.
That is the aggression that Malachi Gage always brings with him.
Malachi Gage, who I believe was taught that move by one Lucio DeVere, who is no longer with us here at Imagine Wrestling.
But it is Malachi Gage's move now. There is only one guy that does this on this show, and that is Malachi Gage.
Oh, well, that one guy you're talking about certainly arguing with the referee, who does hold some law in that ring, Mason Lawrence, and he should adhere to that.
Well, you never know. You know, tonight...
Double under. Oh! What a butterfly suplex from Malachi Gage. 1, 2, 2, says referee John Williams.
Unbelievable. I don't know how Jason Beveridge kicked out of that.
J-Bev, one half of the upper class. Trying to take it to Malachi Gage here. Try to get the upper hand for us here at Imagine Wrestling.
I mean, you got to give it to him. He was talking about that heart. He was talking about that fight.
He's certainly trying to get the upper hand on Malachi Gage there, but using every underhanded tactic to his advantage.
Oh.
Hey, up and over. Hey, here we go. 1, 2. Just the 2 count. J-Bev back up, ready to go. Drop kick.
Just missed it. Maybe it was those untied shoelaces that are coming out of his boots.
Well, nonetheless, missing nobody home. Short elbow. Just a 2 count. Man. just mocking Jay Bev at this point now.
Listen, if I were Jason Beveridge at this point, I wouldn't have any of this. I would just stay down and let this get over with, you know? Oh,
I don't think people get into the professional wrestling business just to get in there and lay down, Mason Lawrence.
you'd be surprised. I've paid some good people to lay down. Oh,
Good Lord, another big chop.
oh.
And another one from the Carney King, but Jay Bev's just taking them.
He's bevving
There's
up.
another one.
He's bevving up.
He's what?
He's bevving up.
He's bevving up? What the hell is that?
Oh,
Oh, he's back down.
I don't think I even know what that is anymore because it clearly did not work.
He's trying to get himself fired up is what I believe was happening there, and Malachi Gage just cut him right back down.
You look at the back of the singlet of Jay
Oh.
Bev. It says,
Oh!
Got
Cross
class?
body from the second row. Jay Bev miraculously back up with these clotheslines to Malachi Gage, who misses a front drop kick of his own, and there's a basement drop kick from Jay Bev. Can he put Malachi Gage away? You gotta pin him, kid. Come on. We got it here. One,
upset.
2.
Oh, man. Oh.
So close there.
Jason Beveridge really had that fight in him.
Oh, Jay Bev. Jay Bev.
Hey, you never know. I could get David Lawless to send in a formal letter and have, you know, Mr. Jason Beveridge be permanently redefined in this business here.
Well, nonetheless, regardless of the name and how many times you say it wrong, he's trying to win the Central Pennsylvania Championship. But not if Malachi Gage has anything to say about it. Swing and a miss. Jay Bev going for another. There's a German suplex, and he hangs on. Looking for another one here, maybe.
Another one.
There's two.
Two.
You get two. Typically, you go with the trifecta.
Rule of 3.
Yeah, it's the rule of 3. You never break the rule of 3.
Never.
Malachi Gage trying to reach the ropes. Not quite close enough. There's the
he
third
hits
one
it,
with
he
the
hits
bridge.
it.
1, 2.
Oh.
John, come on.
No.
I agree with Jay Bev.
Mr. Beveridge, that was clearly not
From my
free.
vantage point now, cameraman Steve was in my line of sight, but it looked like he had him put away there.
I don't know.
You have a better vantage point than I do, and I don't want to argue with you here on this. So Jay Bev looking to put him away.
Because you know I'm right. I'm glad that we've established that.
Jay Bev looking to put Malachi Gage away. Oh my God!
Big boot. Knocking the class right out of the upperclassmen.
Oh, that head of steam for that lariat from the Carney King. 1, 2, 3. That's it. And your winner, and still
The Carney King.
the Imagine Wrestling Central Pennsylvania champion, the Sideshow Psycho, Malachi Gage.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Malachi Gage. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Circus isn't dead. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, so long, Mr. Beveridge. Oh.
Oh, hey, wait.
Oh.
Look at this interaction.
Ooh.
What's going to happen here? These two have a lot of history together.
Absolutely.
Okay. That was weird. But nonetheless, our heavyweight champion, the Shape Jake Wiley, is in the ring.
Cameraman, get in the ring.
Oh, he's getting in the ring. I didn't know he could do that.
Well, I mean, I think at this point he's going to do whatever Jake says, so.
I'm here to talk to Braden Elliott, face to face, 1-on-1. So, Braden, come on out. Braden, I wanted to call you out here to talk to you. Because it's me. It's Jake. You know, The guy that tagged with you for years. The guy that knows you better than anyone here. And I know you're not that stupid. You don't honestly think you stand a chance at beating me for this, do you? I mean, David Lawless doesn't want you as champion now. I have sweet baby Trey and Dave Daniels watching my back. You're not that stupid, are you?
Of course I'm not that dumb. I'm not stupid, Jake. As a matter of fact, I'm Braden. The guy that you teamed with for 3.5 years. I know you better than you know you. Here's what I want you to realize. Everyone thinks that I'm in this unwinnable situation. Because of Dave Daniels, because of sweet baby Trey, David Lawless. I've been told my entire life that it's unwinnable, that I'm underestimated, that I'm unwanted. And every single time I get the opportunity, I prove everybody wrong. Just like I have since day one here. I proved you and everybody wrong. Everyone wants to walk around here thinking that I can't win my title back. I promise you that I won't quit, that I won't back down, and I won't stop until I take that Imagine Heavyweight title. Because my name is Braden Elliott, and you know that. And you know that I won't back down.
I am so glad you brought that up. Because, I've been sitting here thinking, I think we should change that from I'm Braden Elliott and I won't back down. I think we should change it to I'm Braden Elliott and I can't beat Jake. Because whether you want to admit it or not, I'm in your head. I'm in there. So I think it has a pretty good ring to it, don't you think? And why don't you stop lying to these people? Because we've already opened this book before. But how about we skip reading it and go straight to the finish, where I am on top again. Nothing to say? That's fine. Because, Braden, maybe David Lawless was right. Maybe you are nothing but a mid-card kind of guy.
There you go, Braden. Clothesline. Oh, there's a spine buster for Braden Elliott. My ass. Mid-card with my ass. Well, Mason, what we just saw there, I was about to say, how about that, but I don't want to get yelled at again.
So I'll say it. How about that? How about that? Let's get some help for our champion. Let's get some help for our champion while he's getting his help.
Yeah, he should get, let's get somebody out here to help.
Let's talk about our upcoming show.
Yeah, let's do that. How about June 21st, ladies and gentlemen? Tickets are available at the website. Go to ImagineWrestling.com and get your tickets. Make sure you show up and show your support to all your favorite Imagine Wrestling superstars. You know, like all that Braden Elliott, like Jimmy the High Flying Hippie, like your friend and mine, Lucio DeVere, who may or may not.
Why don't, instead of just telling them who they could possibly see, let's go over the matches that have been announced already.
You're right.
So we have DC Bentley versus Braden can't beat Jake Wiley Elliott.
That's not his nickname.
But they are taking on Jake Wiley.
And the big star, Dave Daniels.
Yes, and also on that show, we'll be having David Lawless. David Lawless will be in action against Gorgeous Gregory.
Yes, he will be.
So you will see the power that David Lawless has.
Hey, speaking of Gorgeous Gregory, since I know you love him so much, why don't we take it to the ring right now for our next matchup, DC?
All right, thank you, Mike, and thank you, Mason. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and has a 20-minute time limit, and it's for the Imagine Live Championship title. Introducing first, the challenger, one half of Team Point Break. He is Keegan Taylor.
Now that whole rom-com is over, it's time to bring you guys the match you came here to see.
All right, Mr. Taylor, I gotta ask you, you got a big opportunity. First and foremost, welcome back to Imagine Live from the dojo. What are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions leading into this matchup?
I say it's good to be back, but in all reality, it's not. This place still sucks, and it always will suck. But first things first, I want to thank David Lawless for presenting me with this championship opportunity. And now I'm going to be the man that's going to beat Greg, unlike everybody else that came before him. Not Avalanche Adams, not Jay Bev, not even my own tag partner, Johnny Mahalo. And now you see, once I show Greg how worthy I am, every week, I'm not just going to be defending that Imagine Live championship. It will be co-defended by me and Johnny Mahalo. And everybody that steps to us has to take us both on in a 2-on-1.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was one half of Team Point Break, Keegan Taylor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring out the champion. He hails from New York, New York. This is Gorgeous Gregory. All right, champ, great to see you. I got to ask you, what are your thoughts and feelings on the words that were just uttered by Keegan Taylor?
Well, I want to start with David Lawless. David Lawless, you've taken a lot from me. You've taken my quality of life for a couple days. You've taken every last little dream that I've ever had about becoming a 3-time Imagine Heavyweight Champion. But there's one thing that you can't take from me, and that's my pride. And I'm going to be honest, I figured that the repercussions for me breaking my suspension would be a little bit more harsh. But it looks like you decided to do a brother a favor. You went out and you did my job for me. You found me a top-level talent here in Keegan Taylor. So I challenge you, David Lawless. Watch this match. Watch this ass whooping, because the same ass whooping is coming to you way harder on June 21st. I'll see you then, sweetheart.
All right, that was your Imagine Live champion, Gorgeous Gregory, with his sights set on first Keegan Taylor right after this, but also the Gavel David Lawless. But first, we'll get to that championship matchup right after this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Chapter 250. Looking for our second matchup of the evening. Champion Gorgeous Gregory defending against Keegan Taylor here tonight.
You know, I'm really rooting for Keegan Taylor here. You know, I should have pulled him aside and gave him some pointers, because I have beaten Gregory for that championship before. It was actually on a Saturday show. I beat him fair and square, no shenanigans involved, and nothing happened after that.
Would you like to go to the tape? Because I think I have some arguments.
No,
some points I'd like to argue
no, that's
with
not.
you, no?
There's a match going on. We don't have time for that.
Yeah, you're right. Here we go. Ring that bell. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Gregory defending the Imagine Live Championship here. Chapter 250. It's crazy to think we've been coming to you guys live for 250 episodes. Again, thank you all for being here with us here tonight.
I also personally want to thank the Mason Nation for pulling through and making this show better than it ever has been. You know, it took like 200 some episodes for them to get it right, but I'm glad they finally did.
Both men looking to get the upper hand here. Oh!
Yeah.
Keegan Taylor, a kick to the gut there.
Nice headlock. Nice. That is wrestling right there.
How about some forearm shots to the midsection? Hey, Gregory with the switcheroo. There we go. Big shoulder tackle from the champion. Asserting his dominance right away. Keegan Taylor up and over, down below, looking for a drop kick. Gregory hangs on. Scouted that. Now he's in for an arm wringer himself there.
You know, I was thinking about what David Lawless could do to change Gorgeous Gregory. I was thinking maybe we can call him like the hideous one, worthless Gregory. Maybe just call him Greg. Have him dressed in sweatpants.
Yeah, original. Call him his actual name, right?
Sweatpants and a t-shirt. Just have him be Greg.
Just Greg. Well, Just Greg is our Imagine Live champion who just took that shot from Keegan Taylor, who's pretty happy with himself there. Up. Now you done it, son.
Oh, no.
Gregory into the corner. Here we go. Oh! I'm going to be quiet here for a second, ladies and gentlemen, so you can all hear.
I've taken a chop or two from Gorgeous Gregory before. They are not fun.
Keegan Taylor trying to get the jump on Gregory. There's one. There's two. There's a third shot to Keegan Taylor.
Come on, Keegan. Come on, sweetheart.
Little seesaw there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh! Up and over. The champ brings him into the ring.
It's showtime, sweetheart.
You know what that means, Mason? He's getting ready to put him away.
It's whatever. I mean,
here we go, DDG.
No.
Setting him up.
see, that's what I mean.
Wow.
That's what I mean.
Shot to the midsection from Keegan Taylor.
I knew Keegan Taylor had it in him.
The speed coming in with those shots, taking it to Gregory. Rolls through. Rolling cutter from Keegan Taylor.
The Keegan Cutter. That's what I like to see. We have a new champ. What? You're joking me.
I believe that was just a 2 count, Mason.
No.
1, 2, he kicked out. Referee John Williams is the law in there. He said it was just a 2 count.
John Williams will be lucky if he makes it to our 3rd match here tonight.
Well, you fired our other referee last week.
Well, we can find some other ones. I'm sure there's someone on the street that could use a job.
Yeah. Deep shots to the midsection. Keegan Taylor just taking it to Gorgeous Gregory. Referee John Williams trying to lay the law
John
down.
Williams is questioning the intelligence of Keegan Taylor. He thinks that he is this no-brain jock. But he's a smart man. Did
he tell you that?
I could just see it in his eyes.
In John Williams' eyes, you can tell.
No, in Keegan Taylor's eyes.
Okay.
He is a very smart man. He knows how to count to 5.
Up and over, the Thunder. There's the drop kick.
Oh! There goes that big, fat, stupid head of Gregory.
Looking to put away the champion. 2. Just a 2 count. I mean, what would the layout of Imagine Wrestling look like if we had Keegan Taylor as our Imagine Live champion, but then defending it dually with his tag team partner of Point Break, Johnny Mahalo?
I think you just explained what the layout would be. I think you perfectly explained. I don't know why you're questioning what the layout. He told you what the layout would be.
I'm not questioning.
He said it would be a 2-on-1
question, but that's fine. We can continue here. I apologize for asking you what you deem as a stupid question.
Because it was.
Okay. Well.
He's not holding him, ref.
Referee John was ready to jump on. Now he said, yeah, well, look. Up and over. Boot to the front of Gregory's cranium. Now up and over! Looking for that splash. Didn't get all of it, but is it enough to put him away? Just a 2 count.
If he had just gotten a bit more out there, that could have been it. That could have been it.
These are some of those pointers you talked about earlier. Had you talked to him prior to the match?
Exactly. This is why I am the voice of imagination.
Imagine Wrestling. You're
Yes.
the voice of Imagine Wrestling, yes.
Of everything Imagine Wrestling. We should change it to a Mason Wrestling.
A Mason Wrestling.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The Mason Nation.
The Mason Nation. So just you solely.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe we'll get Magnus to replace you next time.
That would be
The
entertaining.
Acquired Revolution.
Keegan Taylor. Oh my God! What a shot from Gregory. Tripping him up. Uh-oh. See ya! Boom! Right into the corner with that slingshot. Gorgeous Gregory's up.
Picks him up.
Looking for the flapjack.
No.
Keegan Taylor pushes him off. Reversal. There's that flapjack. Gregory going for the cover. 1, 2.
He kicks out. There we go, Keegan.
Referee John just slightly out of position there. Slightly out of position. Gregory might have had that there.
Oh.
You know what's next?
It's showtime!
No.
It is showtime, sweetheart. Here we go.
What does that mean?
Gregory's going for it. Here we go,
He's going
baby.
for it. No.
Keegan Taylor trying to thwart
He
his
stays fighting
efforts.
out.
Pushes him off. Ducks under.
Ducks under. Oh! That's it. That has to be it. Whoa.
Just a 2 count.
Are you sure?
Just a 2.
Are you
says
sure?
Referee John Williams. Yes, he said it the first time.
Oh. What's Keegan Taylor doing?
Come on, man. That's not how you win a championship.
It's just quick thinking.
Hey, there it is. Greg, you know better, man. You can't use the belt. You can't use the belt, Greg. Come on, got to win it the way you're supposed to. Keegan Taylor down below.
Keegan has him up. No.
Going for something. Gregory's blocking him.
Blocking him. Up and over.
Gregory's fired up, baby.
What does that yelling do?
It's showtime, sweetheart. Let's go. Here we go. Gregory looking to put him away. Wait. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What?
Gregory, it appears that your time has ran out. Sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. Your time ran out. The time limit, it went. Your time's up. Your time's up.
It's a title match, dipshit.
No, your time ran. I wish I had the answers. I wish I had the answer. Your time limit ran out. I'm sorry. I'm not really that sorry, but
Come on, Mason, for real?
oh,
Lovely. Come on, referee. Come on, John. Get him out of there.
oh,
What is happening
Keegan.
here? Jesus.
oh.
I don't know what's happening here, man. Like, what are
Oh.
you doing? Just stopping the match.
I wish I could
Time limit draw. Now,
That didn't-
what is happening here? Yeah, you're right.
The match is over. The match is over. It's over.
What is the matter with you?
Take it up with the office.
Yeah, we got something from David Lawless apparently.
Tell them what's up next. Tell them what's up next. I've been waiting for this moment all night. Tell them what's next.
You really? Come on, man. You've been talking all night. You've been telling everybody.
That is
at
my
home.
job.
You're right. So why don't you tell them? Why do I have to do it?
It is my greatest pleasure to tell you tonight, our main event, James Ross versus Jimmy, the high-flying hippie. The loser gets fired. Fired. I can't be more excited. We're going to see someone get fired tonight. Why aren't you more excited? This is happening. This is real. Get real. Get hype. This is amazing. No? You don't think?
Nah, I don't. That's not something to get hype over.
Well then, stop being a Debbie Downer and let's send it to DC.
Firing all my friends.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Imagination, I want you to understand that it is under direct protest that I'm announcing the participants in this match tonight. The fact that one of them will lose their careers here tonight absolutely sickens me and disgusts me beyond belief. But I got to do what I got to do. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and the loser will be fired live on air tonight. Introducing first, from the wrong side of the tracks, he is the lowlife James Ross.
That's a face of a man that could get fired tonight.
Will you stop?
James, you understand that it is at the behest of the Gavel David Lawless via Mason Lawrence that your career is on the line here this evening. What are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions leading into this matchup?
I'm fully aware of what's going on tonight. And David Lawless, I understand that what you're doing can be fun. It can sometimes be fun to put people in these situations that seem inescapable. They seem completely unwinnable. And it's fun to watch them squirm. The issue is that you're doing it to all the wrong people. Everyone who's been squirming is going to find a way out of these situations that you think are impossible. And once we do, we're going to put you in them. You and every single one of your lackeys, David Lawless. You, the Acquired Revolution, Jake Wiley, Sweet Baby Trey, Keegan Taylor, and most importantly, the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage. You see, under my current contract, which I'm not losing tonight, I have a championship match for the Central Pennsylvania Championship, and it's against Malachi Gage, my sworn nemesis, and I am not walking out of this company without that championship and without putting Malachi Gage's head on a stake. None of us are going to back down to a second-rate lawyer who's so cheap that Sweet Baby Trey can afford it. So tonight, it's kill or be killed. And Jimmy, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to die tonight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a very fired-up lowlife James Ross. But now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring in his opponent. He is Jimmy, the high-flying hippie. Jimmy, again, we understand that it is at the behest of the Gavel David Lawless via Mason Lawrence that your career is on the line here this evening. What are your thoughts leading into what could be your final matchup here at Imagine Wrestling?
My thoughts began on Monday when we were served with a letter criminally trespassing Chris Sands from this facility. Another piece of paper, another dictation that negatively affects this place, and it makes me want to vomit. I spent the last week speaking, not to the owners of this company, but who it really belongs to, the people. David Lawless, your day as a dictator ends right now. Consider this an overthrow, a coup, an uprising, whatever you want to call it. We are removing you from power. You're going to step down peacefully, or we're going to take it by force. You will no longer negatively affect the imagination, and it starts right now. So whatever paper you have, whatever subpoena, whatever scratch you own that you signed your name on, that tells you that you own this place, shove it up your habeas corpus. This belongs to the people, and that's who exactly I'm going to lay it at the feet of. Every dictator, every corrupt dictator throughout history should have been worried about such an overthrow. The people won't stand for it, Lawless. We're going to take it back by force, or you're going to stand down. This isn't a warning. This is the first shot fired in a war. And our first move as an army is to take this hill tonight. There's going to be no match. We're not wrestling. What? You're not going to tell us what to do. I'm going to occupy this ring until you stand down or we remove you. What? You hear that, Imagine Wrestling? Remove Lawless or we riot. I ain't going anywhere.
That's my broadcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Imagine Nation, we're either going to see a coup, an uprising, or a vote, or one of these two men wrestle their very last match right after this.
No.
Hey.
No.
Hey, Mason, look, it's a sit-in.
You're joking me. You're no way. No. Oh yeah. You know what?
What?
I'm gonna make a call. You guys stay right there. You guys stay right there.
You do that.
Okay. What's his number? I swore I saved his contact somewhere. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mason's scrambling here, DC.
Okay. It's ringing. Yeah. Hi. Lawless. David Lawless Esquire. It's Mason Lawrence. Mason Lawrence. Yeah. So they're kind of they're not fighting each other. That's what I'm saying. Why aren't they fighting each other? They're gonna get fired. What should I do? What should I do here? Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, your Esquire, sir. Yes. Got it. You guys don't want to fight. Huh? You guys don't want to fight. Okay. Hey. Magnus. Trey. Malachi. Keegan. You two. Come out here. Come on. You guys don't want to fight? Fine. I think you can see what's going to happen here. But if you fight back, you're fired.
He's fired.
Get him, boys! Whoa. Oh, here comes the next challenger. He can't touch me. Yeah. Oh, what happened, Braden? What happened? Oh, he's backing down now. Oh, he's backing down. He's back down, literally. Quite literally. Whoa. Oh, I forgot he can't touch me. Or he's fired. Yeah, get him, real deal. Yeah. How are those almonds? Yeah. Woo! All right, boys. Yeah, lay him out. Oh. This is great. Here. This is great, guys. Now, you guys have made my job extremely easy because I have some firing to do. So, Jimmy, Greg, James, and Braden. All four of you are move out the way, Trey. All four of you are permanently
good. We're good.
Yeah.